Hi, everybody. I'm currently uploading my Drag Race Philippines Slasian Royale reaction as we speak. So that's being posted. This is a very important live today. I will be on this live stream as long as possible, as long as I need to make sure that my goal is met, especially after this week. Sorry if I'm a little bit like out of breath or out, like that right now, but I've been crying for the majority of the day, as well as I've also been trying to give myself a pep talk to get the fuck up and like get the ball rolling here. And it's just been a lot to take in. So I have a goal today for Tippy Poos. If somehow 9 people could tip $10, if 90 people could tip $1, 2, 3, you do the math or whatever, we'll be safe here. But I'm short $90.06. I kid you not. For my rent today, that also includes a convenience fee for paying said rent. So it's really like 60 something dollars I'm short, but that includes the convenience fee. And this is the last day I have to pay said rent before it gets into a situation where it's gonna be not good. Okay, so I'm going live today. We're gonna talk about a whole bunch of shit, but I'm really trying to raise some coin tots. It's imperative, like beyond imperative today. So if you can, anything and everything is going to be super, extremely helpful. Because I cannot promise you tomorrow, unfortunately, if today does not come. I'm being real. So it is paypal.me/Matty-Rants, Cash App, $Matt924, and Venmo Matty-Rants. I'm literally sitting there looking at my little rent portal right now. I'm right there. I had to ask the people who I worked at the job, because remember I worked last week, can they pay me early? No, they don't give me till the 5th. They give you till the 3rd over here. They give you until the 3rd. And so like, sorry, I haven't eaten today, and these are the last of the grits. I've been just like up running around like a chicken with its head cut off. So basically, I have all of my rent together except for like the $90 that I'm short. The job I did, you get a bonus if they really like the work that you do. And so it was like a cute little check or whatever, but it was $150 extra if they liked what we did. They were letting me, I thought I was gonna get it. I felt the entire time I was gonna get that extra little bonus money. Because I was doing so much work with the research and everything that we're supposed to do. I was answering questions. I was doing so much behind it. I put way too much work into it. This is how I feel about when I was working at my old 9 to 5. I put so much into it for the extra coin tots. And I could not believe that they did me that way. And I was just like, fuck. So I was thankful for the money, but I was like, I needed the extra $150. Kayla, thank you so much for that tippy poo. You have cut down the 90 to now I only need 75. So we're almost where you already hit a heavy portion of that goal. We getting there. We're gonna talk hot topics today, but I gotta explain how this is going down. Because the girlies think they got my number, they don't. Like, for real, though. Oh, thank you, boo. I love that you pronounce my name right. I mean, we've met in person now. I better pronounce your name right. Even though I'm like, Purple Eater. But no, to be short by this amount is what's pissing me off even more. I mean, I'm glad it's not a large amount, but I also have a $300 light bill I gotta take care of next week, which do not know how that's gonna happen, but we're gonna figure it out some kind of way. It's like, and it's my birthday month, so this really makes me like more upset because I just want to focus on like the good shit right now, and I can't. I will say I do you next week. So that's good. I got one next Monday because it was a job I applied for prior to Labor Day. Didn't get any sort of notification from them or nothing. I didn't even think they were to call me. I was like, bitch, I didn't get no job. Tuesday morning, I got that call like, hey, we're doing like interviews. You don't have to come in. Do you have a computer that's working with the Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So we do have one for Monday. So I'm happy about that. Shout out to you on the other side of the world. I almost did like this, but I'm doing it like that. Shout out to you on the other side of the world right now. That was me yelling, but with the heart. So there, I hope you're doing good. Um, Yeah, so for me, okay, so right now we're at $75 is the goal, and then we'll be good. They don't let you get on a budget over there. So, no, my light bill is that high because of the recent heat wave that Houston had last month. So last month, my AC would not stop running. Like it would just not stop running. Also, Texas is on its own power grid, so I'm truly in the believing state that depending on where you're located, they will fuck you over. And I feel like where I'm at, I'm always getting messed over with my power company. And I feel like and I'll be honest, I have TXU and everything works under CenterPoint Energy, but it's also with a bunch of different branches that are like spurred off of it, right? So I feel like sometimes I'm getting charged more than what I'm supposed to be. And I've tried to change my bill. As a matter of fact, I have free nights for fuck's sake. But like, I was paying 200, 300 when I lived in West. Yeah, see, like, you know what I'm talking about. Like, out here, especially in the summertime, oh my God, that power bill is going to be ridiculous. And you will be lucky. But the problem is that everybody else goes to work and they're out the house during the summer. I'm in the house all day working. So my power bill is going to be high because I'm inside the majority of the time. And I was thinking to myself, if I wasn't doing this, or if I was doing this, but I had other things like a car or something, I probably wouldn't have my bill be this high. Janine, thank you so much for the Cash App, love baby. I know it's not much, but it is much. It's much to me. It means a lot to me. Thank you, baby. That means that if I look at my numbers, we got $65 more to go. We're 65 away from the goal. Thank you so very much, baby. I'm gonna keep it up though. Yep, I was working remote too. That makes sense. And so Blake told me, because Blake, I told Blake about all this shit, and he was like, Matt, you need to start unplugging everything. Like, that's why your bill is also really high too, is like major appliances, especially with your laptop, MacBooks included. He's like, that's why your bill is probably high. He's like, you leave that shit on overnight, don't you? Just plugged in and stuff. I'm like, yeah. He says, oh, it drains, bitch. Like he was like, look up your power stuff and look at what it is at night, and it will show you the different appliances. So lately, I have been doing that. I, of course, did it once I saw the $300 bill. Can I tell you what my bill is? You hear how the AC's not on right now? Compared to last month, it was on 24/7. It would not turn off. Change the filter. That was the one. The filter was disgusting. That was my bad too, because I was supposed to have been called them and I got lazy. So they changed the filter. That was the first thing that solved the problem. Started unplugging everything before I went to sleep. Like dead ass. Not just turn off the power strip, unplug the power switch. Because even when you switch it off, like you saying, it still runs energy, Tito. And I was like, oh, it's gaggy. So like I've learned to unplug all the stuff that I know takes up the most power. And then I also don't the main TV stays unplugged until I walk into the room. And the same thing applies for my little bedroom television that I sometimes use as a monitor. I unplug them when I walk the room. Even with the power strips, yeah, the power strips are great if you're trying to make sure all the energy is delegated into that little strip box. Less chances of explosions and accidents and this, that, and the other. But like, as far as your power and it helping with that, no, Kelly. She's not doing that. Yeah, the kitchen's gonna stay on because I got a refrigerator. We're not unplugging her. And then also, I'm not unplugging my stove. because plugging it in, well, yeah, that's gonna be a problem for you. I don't know about y'all, but I have one of those. They have a firebox on my stove in the back, and there have been times it has made that noise or whatever, which is not a good sign. It's like one of those signs to be like, there could have been an accident here. There could have been a little switch. There could have been a breakage failure or something like that happen, and oops, explosion. So I'm like, oh, and thank God it's not a gas stove. I'm not a fan of gas stoves, even though I believe they cook food better. I don't quote me on that. I do feel they do. They make me scared and nervous. Those are the stoves I don't want to play with ever. They are scary. I'm sorry. No, those stoves are super scary. No way. A gas stove? Mm. No. No, 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 no. Everything comes up fine on my end, so I don't know what's going on. Okay. I was like, let me pull up my live stream and right here in if in One Piece comic, the world government is a parody of America with what they're doing in the Middle East. Thank you for that knowledge and information. I don't read One Piece because I didn't jump on it when it first came out, and I feel like I should have. I think that's where I messed up with One Piece. It was like the show that we all should have started at the beginning, and then now when you try to come in late and you're like, you are 1,403 episodes behind. It's like, oh, I can't. I know this sounds odd, but when I had a Christmas bonus last year, I went and got a battery bank and a travel solar panel that can be folded up, at least for the phone and tablet. That's actually a brilliant idea. That's really smart. That's super smart. Shoes is. I need to invest in something like that. No shade. Anything to do with power, especially out here in Texas with the weather and when we get hurricanes and stuff. I know this. I'm just now getting to Bleach manga, and I'm so far floored. I'm ready for Jujutsu Kaisen to end. Bleach. Bleach is in my. I loved it and then fell out of love with it. Animes. The manga was better, in my opinion, than the anime was, but it went high, so high, peak, immediate fall. And now the 1,000-Year Blood War is fine, but the power scaling is ridiculous. Like, I don't know what to think about when I'm watching the show anymore. I'm like, oh, she's actually S tier, but she's really not. She's D. Oh my God, he's A. Oh my God, no, he's not. He is C. How all of a sudden does this man have powers because what the Quincy's rolled up in there and now everything's... It's getting on my nerves a little bit. You can watch One Piece from the beginning. Don't let the weird fans say otherwise. I watch One Piece and don't start a new arc until it's finished, so I'm always behind technically. I am on maybe the 4th arc. I'm on episode... I made it into the 300s. I'm in the 300s when it comes to One Piece. I am nowhere near close to completing the show, but I know I definitely put a dent in like the amount of episodes I should be watching, A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. And it's an interesting show. Not every arc is for me. Sometimes I feel like a couple people are complaining. It does become a little, there are some, what's the word I'm looking for? There becomes that would be Sherry Shepherd, rock and roll mama. Thank you. That would be Sherry Shepherd, who, if you're thinking of the great value Wendy Williams. Uh, yeah, no, some of the episodes they sit and they wallow forever. Like they sit and they wallow forever. It is, we're still stuck in a position where the bad guy is taken over. We're held captive. We're going to be crying about the said situation for 20 minutes. We're going to keep on being upset about it. We're going to really cry about the whole thing. Oh, no, it's so bad. I'm going to then think of some memory from 30 years ago that took place with my mom and my dad that made me so strong again. And then I'm back up and I feel the fight. But it's... Ugh. One Piece can wear me out often. Like seriously, wear me out. Yes, I did make it to VV and Crocodile. I did. I'm very up to date on Australia versus the World Survivor. Yes, I am. Hold on, y'all. I want to make sure I didn't miss any notifications because I want to make sure for everybody who's tipped today so far that they know about it. Because again, I will be on this live until I make my goal. No matter how much that pisses people off or how sad it is for me. Okay. Let's make sure my mic is still working. Is the mic still working? Okay, yeah, it's still working. Okay, bet. I don't watch Survivor like that enough to care. And that's T. Like, I don't watch Survivor enough to care. Have no interest in wanting to be out in the woods with a bunch of motherfuckers who are not bathing. Everybody's smelling shit. We have to do physical challenges, so now we're exerting more sweat and more of that kind of energy. And no. It's never been for me. Now, am I up to date on it because Parvati and Siri are on the show? Oh, yes. That is the main reason why I am up to date on it, because I needed to see what Parvati was going to do because she's so good for TV. And Siri is my girl. Like, I always want to see Siri win. So for me, that's the only reason why I'm watching it. It's the only reason why I'm watching it. I think there was this one recent episode where I saw Parvati pulling a bluff with an advantage that she had. And it really wasn't even the power of the said advantage that she couldn't use it to block somebody for like fucking her over. She just bluffed the other person into saying, well, because she's like, oh, I want to use my idol. Oh, well, you gonna make me use mine? Oh, you have something? Yeah, I mean, I'll save this. You don't, I mean, you don't have to use it on. I know you have to play that one. I don't have to play this now, but you can save that for something later. You know, let's just make a deal real quick. Okay, bet. I was like, I'm watching it. I'm like, Parvati, did you bold-faced lie to that lady? And now the other girls on the block? Oh, it was great TV. That was great TV. It doesn't even work that way. She just has an advantage. It doesn't even work that way. She was like, Parvati, they're gonna put me up. They're gonna put me up. They're gonna put me up, Parvati, they're gonna put me up. She was like, oh. And then we gotta change some things here. Okay, so we gotta unpin the original message. Oh, what happened? Did someone try to get my attention and it didn't work? Next time. It's like, what's up, girly boy? Okay, how you doing, ugly bitch? Like, what are we doing here? Like, like, what are we doing? Is that how was that the response you wanted from me? Like, you good? Ooh, I have never seen a group of people be so hyper focused on another group of people who aren't even doing anything to them, don't want nothing to do with them, minding their motherfucking business, all that kind of good stuff. So I just have to giggle because it's like, okay. Like, all right. Thank you, Tito, for the tippy poo on Venmo. That brings our goal now to $60, which is so much closer than we were before. Thank you so much, you guys. I'm going to be on this live until I make the goal today, so that way we can pay rent. You know, I've been looking for another job for the past couple of months, and I did work this past week. I did not get the bonus, unfortunately, that I needed. So I got paid, but it got me to the goal right where my rent's at for $90. So far we've gotten 30 in, which is amazing. And now we're at $60 here. And I'm just gonna change up the pin post and get it posted up. We may have some people who come in who are trying to hurt me, whether they're gonna throw insults or not. Please ignore those said people. If it comes to a point where it gets a little bit more intense and way too serious, I will switch it over to subscribers only mode, but we do appreciate the engagement, as a fool shall always fall into a smart man's trap. So anybody that calls me names or throws something at me on this live that doesn't know me personally, or just sees someone who's a little effeminate and they want to call them out, they're not understanding that they're actually feeding the fire. They're not extinguishing the flame. So we have to keep it on that sort of level here. But hey, Felicia, how you doing? Sorry, I gotta retype this out. And I'm sorry, because I don't even want to, like, I don't want to, do this. This wasn't my goal. Again, me working the job this past week, that was me intentionally in my mind going, I'm gonna get the extra bonus, because they were telling me, oh, you're doing really good at this, like you're definitely in the running, and I didn't get it. And I would have been able to not even have to sit here and, hey you guys, because I did do work last week. But my friend just hit me up too about another little 1 week gig of work again. It's not for this week, because we've already started this week. It'd be in like 2 weeks from now. So I'm going to take it, because I'm like, I will do whatever until I get a full-time or even a better part-time job situation. So like, run on my way. Run on my way. Oh my goodness. But yes, what's up, Xavier? You should make them pay to throw an insult, $5 per insult. Actually, no, that's stupid. I mean, at this point, at this point, it would, like, if it got me to my goal, I take it, I'll be honest with you. Because I just want to make sure this is taken care of today, because if it's not, then I don't know what I'm going to do. What's up, Soulful Dog? But yeah. Where was I at in reference to this conversation and talking earlier? Yeah, with anime, it is Sakamoto days right now, and Dan to Dan are holding it down. Oh! I got into the show everybody was telling me to watch. I finally saw it. where the boy like they're all Onis or something like that. What's the name of it called again? I'm trying to, Liam. Like, for me seeing it as $60 left, while it's a small amount, it feels like a slap in my face right now because that's such a what I feel should be easy, and I already should have access to it to then pay, and I really need to pay this today because if I don't, then I'm gonna be in trouble more than y'all know, and you will more than likely not see me again next week. I'm just being real. It's not a threat of I'm in Berlin and no. It's I'm being very serious. Being very serious. I am currently living on the edge every day, and it's really sucking right now. It really sucks. This is why I gave up trying to talk to somebody on a relationship level, and I also removed myself from certain conversation scenarios and situations that were happening. Like I just was like, I have to stop because I'm not seeing myself in a good place and position in my life to where I can bring anything to the table. And while it's one thing I really would love and want, and I'm hopeful for, right now, I have nothing to give. I have nothing to give another person. I mean, I think I could, but based off the standards today with what is required and being asked of people, seeing what is being presented and posted on the internet as love and how everyone feeds into that, I have nothing to offer. So I have to like give up on that dream right now and focus on me just surviving, if you will. Hey, are you good? Are you good? I keep hearing you. Are you good? You need to talk about it? Is Mina messing with you? Okay. Gotta check on Mamu. Because I'm like, what the fuck is all this about? You huffing and puffing over here for what reason? And he only do that when he's like, ugh, like he's annoyed by something and he's not. I'm like, what you doing? Forgive me if this seems insensitive. There's a way you could move to a cheaper place. No, there's not. There is not. I'm gonna wrap you up real quick. There is no way I can move right now into another place. Not right now. Not in my scenario and not in my situation without getting too much into my personal business, which people are wanting to get into so they can further demonize me. But to give you the idea and the understanding of where I'm at in my situation, I don't have that many options, Liam. I have to work with what I got to work with. The idea right now is for me to get to a point where I have multiple options and I'm not in a position to where I have to depend on everything and everyone around me. And I'm saying this with nothing but my heart and my passion for us and you and me having conversations before and you being one of the moderators here now. And this is for everybody who's listening to this. I am working with what I got. I'm working with what will work with me. I do not have every option in the world. I am not that blessed. I am not that highly favored. I've gotten very lucky on multiple occasions. I've been very blessed in many moments of my life. But how I'm looking at me right now, I shouldn't even be here. And that's not me being fantastical about it. That's not me needing to arc a story for anyone. I'm being so very honest. I'm here by the grace of God, and I'm very lucky to still be here. I probably shouldn't even be speaking to you. It's the truth. I've gotten very lucky. Very lucky. Multiple times. And the problem is just like, oh, you could just move somewhere. Man, as a content creator, they want 5 years of tax returns. This is one of the reasons why I'm trying to get another job. So I can move somewhere else. So I can get another car. So I can do, I am literally stuck. and this is what I was trying to explain to my friends when I was having a breakdown in front of them when I was going through it, was because I don't like to share everything. I'm one of those people who I can fix it all. I don't need anybody's help. I can fix it all. I can do it by myself. My problems are not your problems. Da 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 da. Even though you probably don't think that of me, trust me. My friends get mad at me because I refuse to give the phone calls when I'm literally dying and falling in a well. You know. So like right now I got this place because like I got the hookup, and I had somebody that helped me out because they knew I was trying to find somewhere to lay my head down. They saw me in a hotel and was like, I got you, don't even worry about that. They gave me the hookup. They knew the people that worked there, signed all my stuff, everything was good to go. I'm already up in here, so I will not be given that much of an opportunity moving forward if I don't fix what my situation right now. I got lucky because someone knew somebody, right? Boom. Okay, cat. I've been here for 4 years now. I had no issues like this with my rent until just this last year, now going forward, and the trickling effect that it's been happening. When I first got here, I was good to go. Second year, good to go. It's been these last 2 out of the 4, everything's changed up. That's the difference, how everything's been working out. And I'm talking about literally when one person was in office compared to another person in office. That is the difference in the time frame and how everything kind of flipped. So for me, I'm doing a extremely hard pivot because I was so used to one thing. I was able to handle it. I was able to manage, monitor, budget, and do everything. But now everything has flipped on me. So here I am. I'm looking for work every day. I got people telling me I'm not doing shit. Do you feel me? Like, it's so annoying. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing. But every day I'm on there taking another fucking 200 question psych evaluation test. Does this sometimes make you upset? That stuff is draining. And then you go to these interviews and then they give you this, and then you don't get the job, and it's like, oh my God, I've never gone through this before in my life. I have always been able to secure a job. Always been able to secure one. So I'm going through something very new right now for me, where I was always able to get whatever. That was a thing my family talked about. Matt, Matt always got a job. Always had one. This is weird for me. It feels very strange. Right now, my goal is $60. I'd like to keep my apartment. If I'm not able to reach this goal today, I will more than likely not be seen next week or after that, and I will more than likely be shutting everything down. This is where I work, so if I can't pay the rent, I can't work. Just like the lights and all that, it's all intertwined and connected. I'm trying to get another job. I am putting so much into that. I'm trying not to cry about that because I was really upset today about the whole situation. But if you can drop a little bit of love, please and thank you. Again, I'm just trying to get $60 now so I can just pay my rent today with avoiding a very large late fee that then will then become impossible to make up within 2 days of time to then pay that before they add another fee on. But I'm going to stay on this live today all day if I have to, with no more if I have to, just for that 60. And I've already been shamed into a hole, and I've already been made to feel very low about myself based on me having to do this on the internet, which I really don't want to do. I hate that I'm actually doing this. I'm so embarrassed, to be very honest with you. But I gotta make sure my cats are good. I gotta make sure my cats are good. Before even me right now, I gotta make sure my babies is good. Because I know if the worst comes to worst, they're not going to protect them. They're not going to save them. They're going to just take them out. They're going to do what they do to all animals that get abandoned. So I do not want that to happen, for sure. Yeah. Thank you for the heart emojis. I appreciate it, y'all. Thank you so much. Those were beautiful. Is that my sister? Somebody really wants my attention bad. Y'all see it? They wanted bad boots. Well, shout out to Jay Lee. Thank you, my love. We made goal. Thank you, Jay Lee. I appreciate you, baby. Where are the laugh emojis for that? Get it in there. Thank you, Felicia. I made goal. We made goal. We good. The way I want to like get off this live right now and just go pay the bill. Thank you. And see, when I saw the name, that's why I said, is that my sister? You hear me, Jay Lee? I said, and I, for real, in my heart, girl, went like this. Is that my sister? Thank you, baby. And please, Jay Lee, put me in, if you go to church, girl, or anybody go to church, put me in the prayer circle front. Y'all know what happens when they get everybody up and they put someone's name down for prayer. Y'all start writing my name in there. Start writing it in there and put it in there. Matthew needs a job. Dot. He's looking. Dot. Stop blocking. Dot. Well, let me not say stop blocking because you may block me because I told you to stop doing something. But like, he looking. Because I need a car. Thank you, Jay Lee. Okay. I know, Tito. I need to just chill because like, I don't know. Something about me 10 years ago different than now me 10 years ago looking for a job. I guess also because I feel like stakes are higher and there's more on my plate. Yeah, that's probably another reason why. Because, yeah, 10 years ago, I was 28. Oh, my God. No, I got the job offer I do have, or the one I'm going to go for the interview for, I should say, is with a bank. I've already done bank jobs before, so that's why I'm like, I'll take that because I know what I'm doing there. I know how to count. That, and I also know how to like, I already know how to set up like PP loans, get your CDs together. I can explain to you house mortgages and home. I love that I can explain all those things, but I have none of those. Like I can explain all that. APRs, but all of it. Full on. But I just can't get it in my own brain, if that makes any sense. So many fake posts and even, I'm getting, somehow my phone number has found its way to the dark web or whatever. So I'm getting random fake Indeed job ads. And I also had somebody, oh my God, Richard, thank you so very much. Y'all, I made goal. Thank you. I made goal. I took away the post. Thank you so very much. Oh my God, you guys stop. I mean, I'm not going to say stop, but like seriously stop because, oh my gosh, now I'm starting to get I'm getting hot. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, 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 thank you. Can I call you Dick? Let me not do that, because some people who are named Richard, that's a nickname Dick, they'd be like, nah, bitch. Thank y'all. Let me hold on. I'm gonna put a new pin. I gotta put a new pin in there. Let me put a new pin in there. Not let's triple it. They're gonna just say, let's not do that. We'll never be greedy. We're trying to survive in these streets. Hey kids, we're getting dry food. Because Richard put an extra on there, so we can get you some food now. I can Instacart my groceries today. Ow! Thank you. So happy because I'm out of milk. I'm out of protein. All I got in that refrigerator is water, a box of Raisin Bran, and some like shit I need to throw away. I'm unfortunately one of these people who has trouble throwing things away in the refrigerator. And I needed to get dry food because, bitch, when I tell you. Yeah, I have to use Instacart right now. Because as much as I would want to just take an Uber to the grocery store and Uber back, Trey, oh my God, little tippy poo. Thank you, Trey. Thank you, Pookie Pooks. It's not. It's not Instagram cart. It's just called Instacart. Which, if it is owned by Instagram, that'd be crazy. But they do grocery shopping for you. It's Uber Eats, but it's not Uber Eats. It's not. I actually like it a lot better. I'm not gonna lie. I had only one issue with my Instacart order, and it was because the guy was clearly a racist piece of fucking shit. And he decided to very much let his attitude be known. And his wife in the car, thinking that the windows were rolled down, were not, as she was calling me all kinds of F-A-G-G-O, finish the rest of it, and N-I-G-G-E, the rest of it. Yes. As I was getting my order. Okay, so let me tell, story time. So yeah, we got it, thank you for the tippy poos, because now I'm gonna pay rent, but I'm also about to get the cats some work, because bitch, we almost out. We're almost out. Okay, let me not shake this and wake up. We're almost out. Do you not understand? Who do you think is the culprit? Who do you think is the biggest bandit of the cat food in the dry proportions? Thank you, Hannah. Thank you so much, Hannah. Oh, is this coming out the bottom? What is this? Okay. You think it's Mina? This is Mamu's work. This is Mamu. Okay? Mamu. This is all Mamu. Mina? No. Because Mina will eat it and then she'll go away. No. Mamu is even when there's food in the bowl, please refill. Daddy, I won't eat it. It's been sitting there for an hour. Please refill the bowl. What? Every time, and it drives me crazy. Before I break the bag. He's been doing it before I got Mina. He is such a picky eater. Like, we have to have wet food. Because if we don't, like, what are we doing in this house? I will shit on your carpet. Oh, speaking of which, yes, I've had 2 incidences now where I've had to clean my carpet. And that will be Mina's fault. Let's continue. Mamu is a grazer, and he does it throughout the day. Most cats do that. But his graze is different. Because if he goes to the bowl and this smells a little old to me, which could be 30 minutes. Ma. That's how he mouths. Ma. So now I go over the bowl, and his nickname is Bubby. Mamu answers to Bubby and Mamu, and Mr. Mamu, as well as Mamu-chan, like real quick. But Mr. Mamu is our normal good mornings. Bubby is the pet name because that's my baby. It's my Bubby. It's my firstborn. It's not my firstborn, but you know. And then, of course, Mamu Wamu, if I'm just being cuddly wuddly. It's gonna be Mina forever Miss Mama when I need to get her attention, little girl when she pissed me off, baby girl when I love her the most. If you ever hear me call her little girl, she's in trouble. Baby girl when that's my princess. My little princess mom. Anywho, he'll go to the bowl. No, can't do it. And I'll sit there and be like, no, you got to eat that. I will position him like, eat that shit. Like, what you talking about? So what I do now, and this is why I have one of these. Very small. As you can see, this is a 1/4 cup. Because that's how much I have to go in there. So I'm not about to take a full cup of this and throw it in there so he can be like, I changed my mind. I take a 1/4 cup, drop that bitch, walk away. Because you know what's going to happen? He won't finish it. He'll leave it. He'll come right back. I'm hungry. Mina is the better with the dry food than Mamo at the end of the day. What in the A24 film bullshit was that? Hidden from channel delete. Dark comedy is one thing, but that was some, oh shit, we just sat through a 2-hour movie to find out the ending was bullshit. No thank you. You keep you and your incestuous thoughts to yourself. My God. Bitch, I read that and it wasn't even like like I was over. Okay, so to the story about the Instacart driver, because I almost got my ADHD almost kicked in. So, listen. I've been doing Instacart for a little while now. I do love Instacarting. I think that's a good idea. They have multiple grocery stores. They do apply my savings from the grocery store that I choose to use, which is normally Kroger's. We have a problem though with Instacart because guess what? Instacart doesn't actually apply every discount the store would. They select which ones the store is promoting to then apply it to their page. That's the only thing I will read them for filth on. Also, I'll give you an idea of if you live in Texas, talk to me about apps for ordering groceries. If you're ordering HEB from Instacart, stop it. You need to get a different app. One that HEB works with directly, and you will get it much cheaper. Much cheaper. Do not get on Instacart. They are overcharging on HEB on Instacart. And I know that because I use another app for HEB where it's cheaper. And I'm like, how is this? What's going on over here? Yeah. So anywho, I put in an order. This was recent. This was a very recent order that I did, y'all. Very recent. Very, very brand new. And so, there go my brain again. Oh, I got some milk. I got cat food. I got me cereal, turkey meat, chips, and taco seasoning. You can surmise what I'm gonna make with that. A pound of turkey meat, that's 2 days worth of chips and nachos. We've got breakfast material with the Raisin Bran and milk. We got the cat food for the cats. That's gonna hold my babies down for the next 3 days. How I ordered 3 days worth of food basically. Okay, bet. My total came out to like $25. Sure, let's work with this. You can have an option on Instacart where you can pay a fee for faster service or you get it for free within a time frame. I'll wait because I'm not paying extra. I'm already tipping these people, and I do believe in that. I don't believe in the 0 tip rule. I don't believe in that shit. I believe in the tip rule. At least $1. At least something. If someone come back like, why you only give me $1? Baby, be glad I gave you something. Because I could have gave you nothing. Argue with me about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Jeff, you are a lovely person. And I hope the best for you in life. And maybe one day you will see your truth through your privilege. Good luck to you, my friend, since your master is dying in front of us live on television every time we see him. So to continue on with my story, they got my food at like 6 o'clock, okay? It was like 6 o'clock. I saw him, because you can see them when they pick up your food items and when they make different changes. It's like, okay, bet. Y'all. He got my food. It's like, what, 6 o'clock? I didn't get my groceries till 8. And I thought, okay, maybe he's dropping off other people's grocery orders. He sat in the car with my food for like 30 minutes. How do I know this? Because the shit I got was hot and it was warm by the time that milk barely had degrees on that bitch. Also, when they're delivering to other people, you don't see their locations. They just let you know that. He was on the way to me as I watched the car just sit there. Oh. Oh my gosh, your whole entire existence is unnecessary. Okay, let's do this. It's time. It's time, everybody. Let's protect the chat real quick because we're not down for these people. Yeah, let's protect the chat real quick. Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Block, 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 block. Come on and hit me with your best shot. Fire away. La la, la la, la la. La la, la la. La la, la la. Gay, black, hair on, like what you want to do. So now you can't do nothing. So pow, boom, cat. Shout out to everybody who is tuning into the live that didn't know what was going on and you just got here. I was in a deficit hole of $90 today, trying to make sure we paid the rest of the rent. We were able to make goal today, so shout out to everybody. I took down the whole like PayPal and Cash App because I just was like, we made goal. But if you still want to throw a little extra love, it does go a long, long way. Thank you to Trey. Thank you to Liam. Thank you to all my moderators up in here today. God bless you all. And it is one of my favorite mother tucking people's birthday today. Everybody, if you don't know who this lovely, dovely woman is, who I am proud to have in my life. See, Auntie, you don't need to pay a cameo. You get this from me, okay? You don't gotta pay a little cameo, sister. You've been earned this. One of my favorite people to see every time that I turn on my computer or my cell phone device and say, let's go live. Somebody who I look forward to every time I see you. Somebody who my panel talks about as in Auntie Joyce. That's right. Yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah, we love me some Auntie Joyce. I ain't heard a bad thing about you. I ain't never have and I never will. I'm always glad to see you. I'm thankful to have you in my life. I am so happy to have you a part of my Rant Pack family, my auntie. Happy birthday, Auntie Joyce. Happy birthday, Joyce. Y'all make sure you wish Joyce a happy birthday. I'm gonna give you a little Tony Braxton singing you a song. I'm singing you, I'm singing you, I'm singing you, singing you a song. Let me not do that. I shouldn't have scratched my head like that. That's wrong. I love you too. God bless you. Come on, 56? I wouldn't have guessed that. Shoot. Oh, I'm glad I got a chance to hear your voice when Maddie and Dooley had the pot. That's right, because Auntie did call in. Oh my God, y'all, you guys, I missed that podcast. That was such a fun time. Oh, you want some Jackie Washington? All right. I'm Coco. Coco. Bam, bam, jamma. Wow. Please. Wait, was it? Jackie's hair relaxer is so safe, you could even use it as a dip for your chip. Some lady talking about her dog. All his hair falling. It's Dolly Parton. Talk about, hold on, I got it. Entendre. Yes, mama. Give the man the money. Go ahead and pay him. You know I don't carry cash on me. Are those my breakfast tacos? Thank you. Or my favorite part, and it's something that me and Vodka used to do all the time. I swear to God, if I saw him now, I'd do the same. We would do this. It's from he's the person who introduced me to Jackie's back. My former leader of the band, because these Vodka were doing the crew, and I was the backup dancer many moons ago. Y'all know the video footage is on YouTube. But he was the one that introduced me to the movie, and we watched it on VHS, by the way. It was the mwah, mwah, you're crazy. It was, remember when Cal came in, it was the drag queen, and she was like, him. And he goes, her, mwah, mwah, you're crazy. What was it? I forget, they used to mistake me for Tippi Hedren. And now she stole my body. Auntie Joyce. You know, people just die on Jackie Washington Day. You know, there they are just doing laundry, and all of a sudden, boop. Okay, if you want to watch it, it's on Tubi. YouTube has the whole movie. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can pull it up right now. Because Felicia, when I tell you some of the best jokes and references you've heard from me came from that movie. I quote it all the time. I will never not be entertained by Jackie's Back. That's one of the best movies that Jennifer Lewis has ever done. I think it's still her best movie, honestly. Yep, the whole movie. The entire movie is on here. So if you just type in Jackie's Back, Jennifer Lewis, look, there's my face or whatever. It's an older movie. It's from the 90s. So, like, prepare yourself for that. But, yes, the whole movie is on YouTube if you want to watch it. Bette Midler is in the film. There's a lot of celebrity cameos. A lot of people, especially if you're a millennial or even, like, Generation X, like, that sort of bit, like, you're going to live for the cameos. So many people. Diane Carroll's in the fucking movie. So many celebrities. It is one of the funniest movies, and it is essential Black culture viewing. Yes, it is very much. Yes. Essential Black viewer, Black viewing. Essential Black movie viewing. Essential. Yeah. What other favorite movies do you quote all the time? Me, it's Whoopi from Ghost. Who else from the chat has one? Oh, Pam Grier, Jackie Brown. Pam Grier, Jackie Brown. Oh yeah, Tim Curry, may he rest in peace, is in the movie, and he's a big part of the movie. Here we are with Jackie Washington. He's supposed to be giving very Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. Yes. It's a mockumentary. Yeah, it's one of those mockumentary type of movies. That's a great way to explain it. So is this one of the movies and shows that we have to watch to Yes. Jackie's Back is key, essential understanding of Matty-Rants and all of the Matty-isms. You're gonna notice a lot about me. I think that's funny. If no one's seen it and you've watched me for years, and then you watch that movie, you're gonna be like, "That's where Maddie got that from. Oh, that's where Maddie got. Oh, that's where he got. Yes." I quote the movie all the time. But mine is Jackie's back. Sorry, Jackie. I guess I love that name. Jackie Brown, when it was, and y'all know I quote this part all the time. Is that what I think it is? Fool, what do you think it is? I think that's a gun pressed up against my dick. Fool, you thought right. Now take your hands from around my throat. It's my favorite part. Because it was such a cool scene of her trying to play it cool when Odell walks up in there and he's trying to like press her about being questioned over his illegal doings and stuff, because she was running his money back and forth from, I think, Tijuana or something like that, right? And he's out there basically ready to commit a hit because that's what he does. He killed Beaumont. Why not kill Jackie? Because, you know, she gonna mess him over. So he's trying to be smooth about it, but she was ready for him. Took the gun from Max Cherry's car, and that whole scene played out so perfectly. And it was in the dark. All you hear is that gun go click, and then the two voices, Sam and Pam Grier, just being so quiet. Is that what I think it is? What do you think it is? I love that part so much. That and what is it? AK-47. When you oh, come on, Matt. When you must kill every motherfucker in the room, except no substitutes. I think that's how that goes. I love my AK. Go, 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 go. It's the most random show they're watching too. Oh goodness. Another one. Oh, Jackie Brown. Lewis. Can't find the car. You don't remember you parked it? Can't find the car. One more time. One more fucking time. Oh my God, I thought he was dead. No shade. Like, no shade. Honestly, I thought that man had passed away. I feel like I got my British men confused. Ooh. Well, I apologize and I take it back, Tim Curry. May you continue to live a long, prosperous life as long as you're not turf associated, phobic associated, supremacist associated, privilege associated, Ines associated, all that. Good for you, baby. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. I'm sorry, Xavier, my bad. I assumed, based on how things have been happening later, you know what I mean, that the likelihood of it being the reality is yes. Yes, that means it's not dead. I got so off topic. Back to that order, though. The man sat in the car 30 plus minutes. I didn't know his wife was with him. And apparently his wife was going through my groceries. Because she asked me when they gave me the food why I got... Yes. Can you imagine a 60-plus-year-old white woman asking a 30-plus-year-old black man why they ordered something specifically for the groceries? And guess what she asked me? Guess what it was? And y'all should know me by now. What I always get from the grocery store. I literally have merch about it, but asked me, what do I need that for? Girl, you asking me about my poop yogurt? You asking me about my poop yogurt? You're asking me about my poop yogurt. And you want to know why I need this. I almost told him to get you Yo Play. Oh no, I already reported them. Like, cause I had to write a whole long ass speech about like everything that was said. Cause that was where the expletives, excuse me, started coming out of her mouth. Cause I was like, it's really none of your business. And I said it just like that. It's really none of your business. Back to focusing on the husband so he can give me my shit. I'm telling you too many things early and in advance. They saw me when I was waiting for my food. I waved them down. The guy drove past me. I saw him on the app now down the street. I said, you missed me. Come back. I watched him drive past me again, look me dead in my face. I had my do-rag on. I don't know if that was an issue for him. I don't know if that added to the equation, but it was the way he looked and then kept driving. So then he goes to the gate and he goes, tell me the gate code. That's the message. Tell me the gate code. I said, you passed me. Y'all hear Mamu eating? Y'all hear him eating? And you know what he's eating? The wet food he did not finish earlier today. See how he can come back for that, but the dry food got to be replaced. I just wanted y'all to see his hypocrisy in real time. And as soon as I put attention on him, he was like, I'm out. As soon as I put attention on him, he was like, oh, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. See, Mina will be on camera. Mama was like, no, I don't want to be seen. Anywho, so he sees me now, but he doesn't move the car. I kid you not. Like, I tell him, I'm behind you, back up, I'm right here. He just texts, okay. He sat there, I waited 3 minutes. I was counting on my phone. I was like, I need to start like screen recording this shit so I can send it to Instacart to be like, what the fuck is all this about? So I had to walk to him. I'm now walking to you. I get to the car, looks at me, looks at his phone, looks at me, looks at his phone. I say loud enough, hey, I'm the person whose order that is. You got my shit in the back. Can I have my food now, please? He goes, okay. Does he get out the car to give me my food, everybody? Backs up, gets back on the street, drives to the corner. Not even my opening for my apartment. The corner of the street. Parks the car to then get the food and basically walk a quarter, a 400 basically for track purposes. Like damn near that far away. I'm like, what the fuck is going on over here? Like, I got really mad because I'm like, why is he, do I got cooties? What's going on? So I start walking to him because I'm like, this is ridiculous. I get to him and I'm like, okay, let me start getting my bags. He goes, hold on a second. Miriam, thank you so much for the love on PayPal. Thank you, baby. It does help. Thank you, my love. I was like, hold on. I'm like, I said, man, I have $25 worth of food. This is taking too long. Now, I'm wrong for that. I will accept that part. But I was at that point, I was over it because I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Bitch, I have like literally 4 bags of groceries and you're making this a 3-trip to the car and back to the house situation. No, give me my bags. So I was like, just give me my bags. It's cool. He hands me my bags. This is where she steps in with the whole, I wanted to ask you, why do you need Activia? I thought somebody else was going to pick up the order just based on what you got. The way. I was like, maybe jail would be fun again. Maybe jail would be fun again. Maybe jail would be great again. Let's go. It's none of your business. And I said it just like that. Turns around, and that's when I get the Activia and Raisin Bran. There must be something wrong with you. Under her breath. Paid it. I paid it. I paid it. I paid it. You know what I mean? I'm paying it. Because it's like, look at you, sitting in the passenger seat like an uncomfortable pumpkin. Bad built, misshapen, don't got no more of a hairline no more. I know your life's been somewhat interesting. Somewhat interesting. I bet this car is in your name, but he make the decisions. I could have done all that. Nope. I don't gotta drag you. Life is doing it already. I also am fragile right now. And so for me, in my relationship with God as we speak, I'm like, I'm not coming at nobody crazy right now. I'm not in the mood for that. I want nothing but the good stuff to happen to me. And I want nothing but positive energy to be received. So the moment someone tries me now, I'm just not going to go in. And I've made that decision, and I'm keeping that going forward. I'm just not going to go off on you. Not right now. Let my money get up. Let me get in the 1% again. I'll get back to being a bitch. Right now, no. I don't even think I'll be back to that, but I'm just being real. Like as my life turns, I'm not leading in. I just that's nonsensical to me. Right now, I'm asking God to bless me, and I can't expect Him to bless me if I'm gonna be cussing somebody out. So I'm gonna let her go. I said I'm not gonna do nothing. I said, Matt, okay, we walking away. So that's when I heard the N and the F. Is when he closed the trunk and he was giving me the rest of the bags. And he knew I heard it, which is why when he was giving me the bags, they almost dropped because he handed them like this. 4 bags, one with milk in it, for fucking crying out loud. And it's like, okay. So I am now walking. I'm leaving. I'm already trying to find a way to deduct the tip that I was already preset for them. And thank you, APS. I appreciate it. And hey, everybody. Mo to the, hey, Monique. Hey, Aaron. Hey, everybody. Hey, what's going on? I'm just telling y'all a crazy Instacart story. As I'm walking away, that's when I hear them have the conversation. It took me so much not to spit in his, it took me all this. If I did all of that. To which I stopped and turned and looked at them dead in the face. And I gave one of these. Like, you want it? Because I gave you grace in the car. I gave you grace when you passed me by. I continue to give you grace. You might as well be named Grace Adler. You're a character on Will and Grace, how much I gave you. All of that political shit came all out in the car. And it blew my mind because I was like, I just wanted to get my food today. And it became about me not being where I was supposed to be, which I was exactly where I was supposed to be from the pen location. It became about how I didn't like what his wife said. So I said it's none of her business. How dare I? How dare I speak to a woman like, yes, that was all that's happening in the car. How dare I speak to a woman like that again? Oh, I didn't even catch it. If I had caught that, I'd spit in his face. You would have? I would have welcomed it, to be honest with you. I haven't hit somebody in a long time. I haven't hit somebody. The last time I hit somebody, I had to go sit in a cell. So, like, I haven't hit somebody in a very long time. And I know how nasty my hits are. I know how to roll that punch, bitch, connect and everything. Can't break a finger for nobody. Oh, yeah. I've literally been in Golden Gloves training. Y'all know this. I've talked about this. I went to boot camp, for fuck's sakes. Bitch, what? I would have been ready to tag both of them. And I'd had a new car. But I said, no, I'm going to handle it on the back end. Because when I turn around and gave that face, oh, we going to stop talking and we just going to drive off. Because I don't know why you sat there in the first place. So, the original tip, which I normally put, is $5 for Instacart. I feel like if you're getting my groceries, you deserve that. There was no way I could remove the tip. I edited it down to $1. So I was like, there you go. Here you go. 50 cents for you, 50 cents for you. I then reported them to Instacart and was like, Baba Bushka and all this motherfucker over here decided they wanted to read a bitch and go off and do all this kind of stuff. But I had to explain the situation. But here's the thing, and I want to tell y'all something. Take screenshots. Take screenshots of every little piece, even if it doesn't seem like it matters. Oh, it does, because that one interaction with the open your gate was my key to proving my point. Because it was hearsay about the whole, like, she said this, that, and the other. When I then explain the story and then show you him sitting in his car on the way there, then 20 minutes later, and I'm talking about, I broke it down for them, the whole bit. So I got my $25 back. I did not have to pay for that order, which was great. But that wasn't the point. Let me pay for the order. They don't need that anymore. If I had the opportunity if I had a car right now, you damn Skippy, I'd be Instacarting, I'd be Uber Eatsing and all that to make some money. There is no way on God's green earth I'm about to sit here and take all my personal shit when I'm doing a job and roll it on in there. And I thought that was crazy. All they had to do was drop off my food. You're asking me about my choices with my bag. You're now catching an attitude because I was not happy with you. I am the person who you're doing this for. Like, I'm the person who's behind the tipping and the factor of all that. I'm the one that gets to report. What are you doing, girl? I don't often get someone rude from the delivery service, but every now and then when you get them, isn't it wild to you? Doesn't it just make you go like, huh? Like, wait, hold on now. Like, this is the era of struggling for a lot of us. Why are you making life difficult for us? Not me, us. Because if you fucking with me, you're fucking with you. Because I'm helping you with your bill right now. Because the idea is you're delivering to me, who then has to then tip you, who then has to then rate you, and then the company decides to keep your ass. Why are you playing? I'm not playing. I'm not trying to go. I just want to get my food. If anything, I'm one of the few people that you're gonna order that is gonna order food and tip you just because you're doing something. And that's why I think some people need to start swallowing, Aaron. Like you say, some people's children, I'm like, some people need to just start swallowing. I don't think spitting is a great technique at all. I don't think so. The pull-out method is trash. Yeah. Clearly. More than half of these bastards are running around here acting like they're God's gift to mankind. Meanwhile, their parents didn't even want them. While they're trying to read people about their lives and dragging folks and this, that, and the other, whatever. Girl, you was a mistake trying to get somebody together. It was always meant to be. No, you weren't. No, you were not. Damn, they were mad. Oh, they were thinking about the garbage can throw you. Like, chill out. APS, my 39th birthday is in 21 days. I just don't have it anymore. I've also seen the inside of a jail cell, so I just don't have it anymore. I don't care. As much as I really want to care, I just don't care. Like, I remember I had a moment the past week, and I think I talked about this, where even now I feel really fragile with my friend group because I had a moment where I kind of allowed my stress and insecurities and anxiety to come out all in one moment. And it came out on another person who didn't deserve it, who is now telling me about myself when they don't even know me like that, which really made me feel very uncomfortable. And it felt more like my friends were speaking through them at the time. And maybe this is the way that they felt like that's going to work for Matthew, which I received it. But now I'm in a headspace of like, how do I approach these people? How do I get around them again? Because now I know they're micro looking at everything I'm doing. And I'm going to be held to a different standard than everybody else here. So what are we about to do now, you know? I'm really sad about that too. Like, I was really, really sad about the situation. I was like, fuck. Let's do some hot topic stuff, because I've just been doing like personal shit lately. Have y'all been paying attention to Cardi B's court case? That lady that's not gonna win against her, poor thing. She really thought, I was like, oh, you really bringing her to court? You think you're about to win? All right. That lady threw a pen at somebody. Cardi. I mean, the question was way beyond. Like, it was nasty and disrespectful, and it was really fucked up. So, like, that person deserved way more than a pen being thrown at them. But for everybody going, oh no, this is gonna work against her. Girl, they already dropped the liability of it. They've already dropped that. They're not gonna bring it back up. It's done. They're trying to go home. They're finished with this. Do you understand me? Like, that lady in court is hilarious. Almost to not be taken too seriously, but definitely take her seriously. I said the girl is suing her because of assault. No, she's suing her because Cardi called her fat. That's the tea. She's not suing her for the assault, because if Miss Girl had started it with Cardi and ended up fighting her for, you think that would, no. Cardi wouldn't be suing that bitch, no. That's why I'm over here like, you saw a celebrity, you're a security guard, you got your camera all up in her face. No, as a celebrity, you do not have to take anything. Cardi cussed you clean out, and you know you probably said some bullshit ass back. Bam, y'all got in a fight. And so you want to sue her because she got money and you don't. The end. I'm from a generation of people who, when we go and squab and we fight and we do what we gotta do, we shake hands and walk away, or we're enemies for life and it's up whenever I see you. Or we're just gonna ignore each other because we both don't want to go to jail. I'm so serious. This new gen is wild to me in the way people work with this. You can't say nothing about me, but I'm gonna say something about you. The moment you say something about me, I'm gonna sue you, but I'm gonna still talk about you. Huh? Yeah, the courtroom, I mean, we can't blame just one person though, because prosecution and the defense were on some dumb shit. They were asking the craziest questions. Is that your real hair? No, it's a wig. So what you're saying is this is not your real hair on top of your head. Like, you are now repeating it. It felt like a bunch of barbs wrote half the questions for her. No shade. It did. It felt like a bunch of haters wrote half those questions to be like, let's just prove that's her. Let's just prove this. Let's just do that. Let's just do this. Some of it was just like, huh? You looked at me funny. I won $1 million. Like, what? No, that's basically what's happening. Like, making her guess how long her nails are. Hold on. It was the whole, when you saw her, you know, did you see her as like bigger? And she was like, I mean, look at her. I'm sorry, that shit was so funny. That shit was so funny to me. I'm sorry. She's like, I mean, she was like, look at her. I was like, oh my God, this is not real. This is not real. This is not a real court case. This is not real. Watch us all find out that she was recording a music video this entire time. I bet you money. They got Cardi laughing at some of the questions being asked and also thinking to herself, are they being serious? This is real. Oh, they're really asking me this? Oh, okay. Like, that's what was going on with her. Half the time we're watching her, she's like, oh, wow, this is a real question. Sure, I'll answer it. There you go. She's smart, though. This is all smart APS because this is really good promo for her album. It's very good promo. Am I the drama and you're in court and you're also giving unserious? Please. This is very good promo. And then you find out, did you see that she's partnered with this $1 billion company? That's who's in charge of her promo and marketing and all of that. Nikki mad at the wrong person. That team, girl. She got a team, bitch. I was like, oh, so even if, let's say, this album flops, she's already invested into a $1 billion company to where she could just pull out the, oh, I was like, okay. Some people are playing the long game. Some people are playing the long game. I want to do that. That's me. I know I'm up there, but Cardi damn near my age, and Nicki right at my age too. So for me, I'm like, I need long game. I need to, by the time I'm 50, I'm in my nice house. I have the car I want. Oh yeah. Oh, let me tell you. So I made my 1 year and my 5 year goals recently, and we have solidified those goals as we're making this happen. Here we go. So, and I said this all starts at the end of the year to give myself a break so it doesn't like just do whatever. But like by the end of this year, December 31st, we're going to get another car next year. I'm putting that energy out there. Within the next 5 years, I'll be moving into my first house. Not with others, my first house. I think I can do it. I believe I can do it. For sure I can do it. I can do it. I just gotta get really, you know. But I want to do that because I'm like really dead set on moving into a home. I don't even need a big house right now. I just need a home. I don't like sharing walls. I don't like neighbors. I don't like upstairs neighbors especially. I don't want any of that anymore. And so I have not been thinking about that seriously until these last couple of months where I've been just looking up what I have to do, how I'm supposed to do it, the programs I can work with it, what I can fix now with my credits to make sure we can get there. So I'm like, let's do that. Let's do that. This loan that I'm paying off right now that is to build my credit, I just found out would actually be extremely helpful for me getting a car, because they say if I finish paying off the loan on time, there is a lender who will work with me in getting me a newer vehicle for great pricing. I'm like, okay. So as much as I've been stressed out lately, I have been setting up the pillars to work on going for these plans this year. Maybe somewhere nice in Pearland, who knows? It'll be somewhere cute. I may not want to move to Pearland because that's way out there, but definitely a nice little cute little home. Somewhere for the kids. I don't need no more than a 3-bedroom. 4 if I'm feeling funky. But I really just want a 3. I want a room for me, a guest room, and then the study, aka cat office space. I'll say it's my office, but it really would be Mama and Mina's office. And I would design the entire office workspace around cats. I've already dreamed of this, okay? I'm gonna have all the stuff on the walls and everything else like that. And then I'm gonna do pictures that I have planned in my mind, that I'm gonna do pictures like family portraits with the cats, where I'm like in a turtleneck. It's very like 80s and 90s and shit with a gold chain. I got like the cat. Oh, no, Pearland's very nice. Pearland's a nice area. Pearland also has its, but that's every neighborhood. Some places have more than others. But yeah, Pearland is, would I live there again? Because, you know, I lived out there with my ex. So I don't know if I live out there again. Y'all, oh my God, I was on YouTube when I was living out there with my ex. I hope he's doing good. I think he's doing good. He's doing good. He's fine. Katie's also way out there. The only reason I would want to move to Katy is if I want to be closer to Austin and San Antonio, because normally when you're going out that way, you have to go through Katy to do so. Yeah, no, I'm no big house, just something nice for me. I'm not trying to overthink this. I want to just do this my way. And like I say, when I blow out these candles for my birthday this year, and I know I've been doing it before, but I am an ultimate procrastinator. We about to get on it. Especially if I get that job. That's why I want it now, so I can start this process now. Because once I get the new JOB, I'm opening a new savings account. Immediately. And I'm going to make sure I have a portion of my check deposited into that account. Every check. Period. Like, no, I will make that rule. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't even change. No, do not change it up. Stand your ground. Because I didn't do that the last time. My friend told me, bitch, you should have been doing that. Should have. I'm based in Bangkok, Thailand. Oh, my friend lives out there. Have you considered to move here? So, my friend moved out there. I'm not sure if it's in Bangkok. I think he is. But I do plan on visiting soon. Like next year, more than likely, because it wouldn't be this year, it's too late. But next year, it is on one of my agenda pieces. I have United Kingdom, Thailand, Philippines, and Japan. And the reason why I have Japan in there specifically is because my friend who was in Thailand told me it's not a very long flight to Japan from here compared to the States, and it's cheaper. So if you flew out to Thailand, spend a few days, we can then fly out to Japan, spend a 3-day weekend there, and then pop on back. Yeah, speaking of my health, Felicia, thank you for reminding me. I have a doctor's appointment next week. Muy importante I have to go to. Yeah, 7 hours is not horrible compared to like the amount of hours it would be from coming over here, which absolutely not. I can do an 8-hour flight. If it's longer than that, I need a first class ticket. Do you hear me? I'm so dead ass. If that flight is longer than 8 hours, I need a nice business. We're spending money. We're spending money. If I'm going to be up on this flight for that long, I cannot be in a little seat. This is why I need another job. This is why we got to be a rich girl. What? Who? We have about 13 more hours. Only way I'd make it through is if I took some melatonin, and it would just knock me out for the majority of the flight. And even then, I'd have to have a window seat because I'm a wild sleeper, and I wouldn't want to be on a flight and y'all would see my tongue out and shit and me and all that kind of crap. Like, no, I don't sleep in the bed normally like a normal person. I'm not like, no. I'll start off on my stomach. I'll wake up on my back. I'll go back to sleep, wake up on my side. I'll go back to sleep. I'm on the other side of the bed. My cats have to move around me when it comes to sleep. Okay? I'm trying to get like TS Mass and not sitting past 6. Yes. That's a very Libra statement of her to make, and it's true. It's very true. And first class is that girl. Don't let nobody lie to you. Oh, it's not that you, bitch. What? You're a liar. You're a liar. A short flight, it don't make no sense. Yeah, business class and first class on a short flight is stupid to me. A long one? Oh. Matter of fact, give me on the exit row. I don't even need first class. Give me the exit row with the extreme length right there for my leg room. I'll be A-okay then. Give me the exit row, please. I remember I had that one time for a flight that was 6 hours. Yeah, it was from Houston to LA. And they didn't have any food on the flight, so I didn't actually have, like, my tray table was not in front of me. Mine had to be pulled out on this, on the seat itself, and everyone else's was like in front of them, because that's how far away the space was, right? And baby, I had the best sleep of my life on that flight. I don't even sleep on flights like that. I'll pass out and wake up like, oh no. But I knocked out, legs out, just, I was good to go. Give me the room. Give me the room, baby. Give me the room. London was 10 hours. I do it. I do a 10-hour flight. For London? Knowing I'm going to London? Yeah, Aaron, I'd be up. I wouldn't even be asleep. Me watching Princess Diaries and other random movies. I'd watch Misfits. I'd pull up everything that has some sort of British occasion. I'd be just throwing everything on. I'd watch videos of Meghan Markle to find out what pisses people off out there, you know? I'd be looking up all the foods I can eat because that's also one of my things that I do before I go travel anywhere. And I did that before I went to Puerto Vallarta. I looked up every restaurant possible. I looked up every restaurant ever. I did. And I went to the majority of them. I did. I did. Some of them I didn't even eat it. I just was like, oh, I remember looking this up. Oh, I remember seeing this place. Oh, I remember that. Because I want to go to Puerto Vallarta bad. I got to go back bad. I got to go back. I got to go back. Like, even all of us in our group were like, oh, we could do this again. We could all do this trip again. So much fun. God, that trip was great. That was the happiest point of my year, was that trip. I was so happy. At one point, I was just sobbing. I was just sobbing because I was so happy. I could not believe it. I was like, oh my goodness. I forgot what that felt like. That taking that breath, that forgot what that felt like. It felt so good. Oh, I think I got a notification. Yep. Okay, so my Drag Race Philippines reaction is ready. So I need to post that. I liked this episode, but I did notice some things that were Is it back? Am I back? Is it back? Am I back? Okay, we're back. Sorry, that was the electric company calling me about $300 power bill that's due before the 8th of September. Today is the 3rd. So I will be really hoping on Tippy Poos this weekend to match with the Patreon dollars that I'll probably be accumulating before then. Whew. But that was them. I know that phone number by heart. That was the, hey, you have a bill due. And you also have a disconnection date. Yes, I know I have a disconnection date. The 8th. You don't ever change my disconnection date. It's always the 8th. So I got to pay that bill by the 7th, and we'll figure it out. It's the 3rd today. Let's even include today. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 5 days. We can do it. We'll figure it out. We ain't got a choice. Yeah, APS, I am confusia. I am confusia. I don't want to talk about it too much because we're going to go into it. So, you know, I'm going to do my morning review in the morning. You know, my little 1-2 for my babies out there across the pond where it's not too late at night for y'all. It'll be a little earlier in the day, or lies. It'd be earlier in the evening. There we go. I was like, she gonna get her lick back. And I was correct. I was very correct. But I also go and say to myself, it is very much Philippines versus the international girlies. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And the international girlies are getting swept. So anybody talking about, so y'all just gonna be targeting us? Bitch, do better. Win a lip sync. Don't lose. You could have been sent home these Filipino girls. What are you talking about? That's all I gotta say to that. I was happy for somebody's W, but I also thought to myself, like, this is definitely, we outside of the Philippines ain't giving shit right now, except for Sook. Except for Suki Doll. That's it. That's it. That's what it looks like. I like Siam, but Siam should have been in the bottom last week, and even this week was questionable. There was a whole prop for your outfit that fell, and you're safe? I could not believe it. I was gagged. I was like, there's no way. There is no way that just happened on stage. Like, and you chose, but you chose something's part where she didn't do the words for the song, so you used it for the judging. But then for Siam, and they have a whole fuck up on the runway, and we're not even like evaluating that into the criteria, the judging and the score. I was like, what? U-Haul getting on my nerves now. I'm starting, I don't know, Dooley's words have finally seeped into my spirit, or if it just this week I was kind of like, golly. But I was annoyed with her too this week. I was like, Jesus, you barely making it by too. You're fun to watch. I will give her that. Runways are always a chop. Runways are always a chop. And her performances be kind of there. No, Yuha actually did a good job for the musical because I believed her character, but she also played the same character for the pageant. So I was like, all right. We'll talk about it tomorrow. I have many thoughts that I want to keep to myself because we also have to talk about tomorrow too. So yeah, tomorrow's Drag Race Philippines review will be fun. The reaction will be posted the moment I get off this live because I think it's done uploading. And I'm actually about to get off here in like 10 more minutes. I wanted to get us till 3. I just wanted, like, as much as I'm here for everybody getting their opportunities again, they're going to have to put in some heavy hitters from the international side of the equation because it's getting, like, no shade, but it was a lot of early outs that came back on the international side to then compete with girls who were literally in the finales for their seasons. And not to say that they didn't deserve to be in the finales themselves, just that the time that they had, it was like, ooh, and so our expectations are already lowered. So now we gotta watch this and then go, oh, we were right. And then they have to deal with us as fans and the social media and da da da. And everyone can go, no, don't be mean. But people are gonna be real though. Like, yeah, girl didn't do well her season, didn't do well this one either. TV may not be for her. She may be great at home. She may be better on another show, not this one. I want them to bring in girls who are good at the show from the international side to then compete with the girls who are from the Philippines who are clearly good at the show. I finally started watching Project Runway so I can catch up on your reviews. Yay, Felicia. And shout out to Bleecker for joining me for those reviews. I want y'all to please keep Bleecker in your prayers right now. Right now, from what I can give, one of their fur babies is dealing with some severe medical issues, and they may have to put their fur baby down, which I couldn't imagine doing that with Mama with Mina. And this fur baby, and I'm not saying their name because I want, if Bleecker is available for the Friday review, I want them to tell and talk about their stuff. But I've met this little fur monster before, and I love them to death. And so Bleeker's going through it right now. Just send them some love and just say, hey, we're thinking about you. I'm going to text them after this because they texted me the other day and I texted back and I haven't heard from them. And I know that they may be like, well, Matt didn't call me. And it's like, well, no, I wanted to give you the option of giving your space while you're dealing with this right now. So yeah, make sure you give Bleecker some love. Because I saw someone in my chat too trying, like, they weren't on the Project Runway chat. Liam, I don't know if you noticed this. You may have to go back and look because I didn't block them or whatever. But somebody was trying to, like, attack Bleecker during our panel. And it was weird. Like, Bleecker wasn't even there. And they're like, make sure, oh, I love these people's opinions. Don't bring Bleecker back. And I've seen the name before. So it's somebody who has come and messed with me before, trying to get in my head and shit. I don't know how I brought these people around, man. I feel, okay, you did see, okay, so I wasn't crazy. You saw how I just did not pay that. I wasn't even gonna pay it, Fred. I wasn't even gonna pay it. Thank you. I wasn't even gonna pay it, Liam. I was like, why would I even admit, like, I'm with Dooley and Gabby right now. Jamar gonna be back this upcoming Sunday because we're doing a panel this Sunday. Jamar will be back this upcoming week. Don't got nothing to do with you. Don't got nothing to do with you. Don't got nothing to do with me. That's my friend too. Also, Bleecker works in the fashion industry. Literally does stuff for a living in reference to fashion. So they were like, oh, I like these opinions better. Don't bring Bleecker back. And I thought to myself, like, you're trying to start something. This is crazy. You're trying to start something. No. It blew my mind. Liam, I was over here like, wow, they think I'm that fragile and weak mentally, in my mentality, in my friendships, that I'm going to look at some random comment and go, well, because you said that, it's true. I probably shouldn't have Bleecker. That's my best friend. Bleecker's one of my best friends in life. Yes. A white non-binary person. Are you gagged? While the girls are trying to call me rape. Anywho. I know it's the reverse card because, you know, you're tired of being called that. I get it. But you are. So, like, yeah. Like, I wasn't going to feed that. I wasn't going to pay it. I wasn't going to feed it. I kept seeing it, too. They kept doing it for a little bit. And I was like, no. No. I've already seen one acquaintanceship that was a friendship that turned into enemyship happen on this channel. I'm not doing that again. Mm-mm. Try to fix that one. They didn't want it to be. They were content with where it was. So I was like, cool. Everybody else who I've had any issues with, I've been able to talk to. We've been able to come together. We've been able to cry and hug it out, and we've been able to move on. So, yeah. Have you ever smelled an earring back? Do you know that that smell could possibly destroy countries, cities, towns, and populations? They should make a horror movie based off that smell. It is disgusting. And not just any earring back. No. The ones that have never been taken off. The ones that have been in someone's ears for years. Because you know there are people who don't take off their earrings. The hole is gonna close. I don't have any earrings. I have small ears, so these are too small to put anything on them. Well, that, and I was raised Seventh-day Adventist, so like, we're not allowed to have any piercings or tattoos, so I never got them. And like, every time I thought about getting it, I just hear my mom's voice. I heard my mom's voice every time. Matthew, no. Oh my God, no, please don't do that. Everyone else got earrings and tattoos and shit. I'm the only child that didn't go out and get them. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I could do henna. That's temporary. Yeah. Anything that can be washed off is fine. But as far as like, because in the Bible it says your body's a temple and treat it as such. And so a part of that is like tattooing is considered graffiti and like doing earrings like augmentation, da 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 da, blah blah blah, whatever. The New Testament will tell you something different than the Old Testament, etc., etc. Oh, Live Nation just announced Bob the Drag Queen's comedy tour in my area. Bob, I guess I'm getting tickets. I gotta see what day it is, though. Oh, that Bob would probably cack if he saw me. Because I ain't seen Bob in a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go, because I ain't seen Roberta in a minute. Yeah. I ain't seen him in a minute, so I'm gonna go. Yeah. APS, thank you, Books. I gotta get off of here, too. I gotta go to bed now. It's 2:51 a.m. here. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for being up this late for me. Thank you, baby. I want to say swadika, but I know that's like hello. I forget what goodbye, unless that's also goodbye, because I know you're in Thailand. But thank you, Books. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you for being up this late. I'll be back tomorrow for Philippines review. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good night, love. Have a good night. I saw Bob perform in New York City for his comedy show that was filmed too before. You can see the back of my head in one of those specials. I'm not even bullshitting you because they were filming. You can see the back of my head in one of them specials. But yeah. I go support Roberta. But I'm gonna wrap this up here, y'all, because it's almost 3. And because I need to make sure I pay this rent before it gets to the 5 o'clock hour and they already moved on to the next business day. And with the little extra that I did get, thank you so very much, by the way, everybody, I'm gonna get groceries. I'm gonna get groceries so I can cook tonight. That's what we're gonna do. I love y'all so very much. Thank you for coming through in my hour of need. Thank you for just listening to me. Thank you for enjoying the conversation. Thank you for just hearing me talk that talk, or whatever I was doing. Tomorrow, Drag Race Philippines. Look out for that thumbnail tonight. I always try to set it up the night before, so that way everybody knows it's coming up. So look out for the thumbnail. Make sure you hit that like on there too, and tune into that in the morning time. We will be up in the morning, coffee with me, and Drag Race Philippines, you know. And then, you know, that same day, but Brain gave up. Friday will be Project Runway, and then Saturday break, back Sunday for the panel, okay? I love you down. Thank you for the love today. Thank you for all the words of comfort and support. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the tippy poos today, especially. Thank you for the tippy poos. Leave a comment, like this video. I appreciate the views. Y'all are the greatest. My rant pack, y'all are more than, you mean so much more to me than you know. Trust. Thank you. But yes, okay, cool. I gotta go. Let me pay this. I'll see you later. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you on Patreon in a few minutes. I'll see you tomorrow in a few hours. Yeah. Love you, Liam. Thank you, baby. I'll see you on Discordia. On Discordia. Discordia. We're keeping it. Okay, bye, everybody. Come on, Discordia. I like